Hello, this is Anne Marie McNamara from Seattle, and this is TipTop Tuesday, and it's July 14th, 2020. I decided to restart it. Apparently, there was a problem with the connection, and I'm hoping I closed out a window. I'm hoping that will solve the problem. I shut down the video, and I closed down a window. So, the the topic today uh, ties in with our inner thoughts. I've been reading, it seems like a lot of people, including myself, have hit a wall about what's going on with them. We've been in isolation for a long time, kind of chomping at the bit, at least in the United States, and now people are being asked to return to their homes in some cases. So all of that is hard or not. So one of I I was doing my meditation reading this morning, and I did a meditation, and it was by Chopra. I'm not saying his name right, me and my words, but anyway, I do the best I can. And he was talking about the inner love that we all have for ourselves. I have always referred to it as the inner peace of connectionness with the universe, with God. And then we end up going outside ourselves. One of the challenges or one of the joys with this particular time is that we get to be with ourselves. It's a lot harder to get distracted with other people and other people's issues because we're with ourselves more. And sometimes the most terrifying thing is being with yourself because you know yourself, you know your hurts, you know your joys, you know your thoughts. And we're not really taught after we get out of the love stage of our inner life to practice self love. Now, I know self love is something that a lot of people are pursuing at this time, and me too, but it's still hard. One of the things that came, I was feeling some resistance, and sometimes I do feel resistance about being so visible in so many ways. And I had to figure out why I was um, feeling this way. And it related back to something that happened 50 years ago, believe it or not. 50 fucking years, sorry, my French. 50 years ago. And I had thought, it was a long time ago, I thought I had cleared it out, moved on, had it all together. And that was the intellectual part. But the emotional part was that I wasn't safe. I wasn't safe if I'm visible. Um, and the good news is when you kind of sit with your feelings, don't push through them, just stay there, you learn all kinds of things about yourself. And we do that sometimes, but not always. So it seems like if you're feeling uncomfortable with yourself, this is a great time to be comfortable. Um, I was thinking that, and I've also heard a lot of people having trouble with their meditations and their all those thoughts. I believe that that's why mantras are such a good idea. And it doesn't have to be, I mean, I know different mantras have different vibration, but I don't believe it has to be all that exotic, for want of a better term. I just think it has to be something. In fact, if you wanted to focus on the word love in your meditation, or peace, or kindness, I know, or even just right, which I do think is a mantra. But see, when you do that, it allows people to be within their inner self because their thoughts start to diminish. And if you do have a lot of thoughts, follow those thoughts. Figure out, be curious. Figure out what it is that your body and your mind and your soul is trying to tell you. Then move back. The whole idea of meditation is self-love. So I was sitting here trying to figure out what I should. Oh, somebody's here. I don't know who. What would be a good help for people? So it occurred to me, I always say so a lot. Have you noticed that? I'm going to try to work on that, maybe. So I have this painting, which I think you can see. I have to step back a little bit. There, no. Yeah. And if you look closely, you can see there's a figure in it. And it's sacred triangle, and there's some flowers down here, and then the sacred circle. So as a visual, I would like you to visualize yourself with that, being that figure in the triangle. And I'm going to do like a chant. And there you go. I hope you have a lovely day today. Take care.